Yo, what's good, people? It's your boy GreedHD coming at y'all with another video today. And today, y'all already know what today is, man. It's Sunday, and on Sundays I do Jujutsu Kaisen chapter reviews, discussions, reactions, yada. You know, it can end up either being one of them depending on if I read the chapter already or not. And because of what happened last chapter, I feel like that was more of a reaction kind of thing. So you know what I'm saying. With this one, I actually did read before I started recording this. So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and let the intro play, and we gonna hop right into this. Alright, so if y'all don't remember what happened in the last chapter, I don't see how y'all, couldn't remember what happened in the last chapter. But Nobara was fighting Mojito, or I should say I keep messing it up. Yuji and Nobara were fighting Mojito. And, Mojito had his doppelganger. He tricked the both of them, actually. They both ran past each other. So the real one ran past the fake one. The fake one went to go fight Yuji. The real one went to Nobara, but they had no clue that they all had already switched places, Nobara and Yuji. So the real one touched Nobara's face, and now we basically in this chapter we get to see what happens to Nobara. To go ahead and start it off, chapter starts off with her and her backstory. We see like what happened before everything and when she was a kid and all that. That's kind of where they left off at the end of the last chapter. Nobara getting touched, and then her thinking back to her, her childhood, basically. Kind of like that life flashes before your eyes kind of thing. I feel like that's what they're trying to do right here. Yeah, at the start of this chapter, we see Nobara's backstory. She's, chilling with one of her childhood friends that she met at this village because her parents sent her to the village to get out of the country. It was something like that. No, that's exactly what it is. And Nobara loved being in the country because that's where, everything was for her. That's where all her friends were and everything. But then she had to move to this really small village with a whole bunch of people that she really didn't know, so she was upset. But she still tried to make the most of it, seeing as that she was hanging out with, some of the people there. She made friends with this one girl named Fumi. Oh, her dad had Super Smash Bros. Yeah, that's what it was. Fumi's dad had Super Smash Bros. Nobara would come over and play with them. The shit, it's a hilarious chapter. Like, honestly, I love Nobara's character. I feel like she's probably like the most realistic, like no bullshit, in the manga. And I know when the anime gets to that, man, gets to everything that I'm talking about right now, and like, you know what I'm saying, gets to this point where the manga is right now, the fans are going to love Nobara, bro. Throughout all this, they're gonna see her, they're gonna love her, bro. And I can't wait, because she is a good character. She deserves it. We're in the backstory. Nobara met Fumi, met her dad. She went over and played, video games with them, hung out with them and everything. Nobara comes to Fumi, tells her, I have this house. There's a secret place that we can go to and have fun or whatever, right? They arrive at the house. They see that somebody was already living there. There was a girl named Sayori already living there. She caught on to Nobara and, had a liking towards Nobara just purely because she was only child herself, just like Nobara. So she thought Nobara was like the cutest thing ever. So she was like, you know what, I'm gonna, be friends with this little girl, hang out with her and everything. So Nobara and Fumi would go to her house and then, drink tea and talk and do, what I'm saying, make jokes, I guess, whatever girls would do. And it came one day that Sayori actually had to leave because Sayori's house eventually started becoming vandalized with graffiti and all this other stuff. So it was like, and then snow piled up everywhere in front of it, so Nobara and Fumi couldn't really visit as much as they wanted to or how they wanted to. Soon after a lot of those incidents, Sayori moved out of the village, and Nobara and Fumi had to say their last goodbyes to her because she was moving away. Fumi explains it as she's never seen Nobara this sad before, or seen her cry like that, or have feelings for somebody like that before. Like, Nobara was really sad that Sayori was moving away because Nobara really looked up to Sayori. She loved Sayori. When Nobara got ready and leave, they do like a little time skip, basically, right? They do a time skip basically to kind of like now, be right before Nobara arrived in Tokyo. and got on that train, they're showing like, you know, her saying goodbye to Fumi. She was just sitting there wondering like, you know, I wonder if Nobara would get sad for me like how she did for Sayori. And then come to find out they were both just big ass crybabies for real at the end of it. It's a pretty cool moment. Like I said, this chapter, like one really big backstory. Then we see what Sayori been on this whole entire time. Sayori's just working. Honestly, I don't really know what she's doing. Then Sayori thinks back like, shit, I wonder what Nobara is doing now. Then we come to what's happening right now with Yuji and Mahito. Nobara's holding her face. Then she thinks about all her friends. And then she thought to herself like, shit. She told her the Fumi in her head, sorry Fumi, looks like I can't keep our promise. Then it goes back to the scene where her and Itadori at, and then she tells Itadori, tell everyone it wasn't so bad, and her face explodes. I think her eyeball came out and her face just exploded. So I'm not gonna say that Nobara is dead, seeing as that Nanaman did tank one of those hits. His body was fucked up, so Nobara could be like that. She could be dead. Like, she definitely could be, because, you know, they showed the whole backstory, then they actually showed her face exploding. You know what I'm saying? So, she definitely could be dead, but I don't know if she is. There's honestly there's still way too much writing on this to where I can, like, actually say whether or not I think she's dead. I don't even know, man. And honestly, I hope she's just not dead. I really hope she's not dead, because like I said, bro, the fans are going to love this character. And I really hope she's not dead. Honestly, I doubt it. She's probably just gonna have like a really nasty scar or something. But it's just really fucked up, like how it all just kind of happened and how they got tricked and everything. But this manga is so good. I love it. If y'all haven't read it, go read it. If y'all really are interested, or you could just, the anime is out right now. Y'all could, you know what I'm saying, get a Crunchyroll account, watch it all the way up until this point if you want to, or you could just go ahead and read it like I said, but that all depends on you, how interested you are into it. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video off right here. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Like, comment like for real, because I want to see y'all thoughts. Subscribe. I am out this bitch, and I'll see y'all in the next one.
Know that the numbers go like 1, 2, greed. Thank you for being a GreedHD, nigga.